Hi, this is Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is your weekly love tarot reading for Virgo from May 11 to 17. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on with Virgo, relationships, soulmate, and twin flame connection from May 11 to 17. Where are you at? Very interesting. So your partner has the Judgment card. They're definitely holding some grudges about you or about the past and not so willing to let go of those grudges right now. But the High Priestess is also there. And the High Priestess is saying, listen to your intuition. Do you really want to hold on to these grudges, or can you just let them go and forgive somebody? So when we add up those numbers, we get 20 plus 2, 22. 2 plus 2 is the Emperor. So your partner feels like they're not feeling safe right now. But they have to learn to feel safe by just trusting their intuition, not by the conditions of the relationship, not by trying to be in control of everything that the other person does. Okay. And they also have an interesting combination here, 5 of Swords and the Fool. They want more freedom to walk their own path, and they're willing to fight for it. And when you add up those numbers, you get 5, which is Hierophant energy and an unstable energy. So there is something about their values right now that makes them want to walk the path of the Fool and get their freedom to do so. And you don't like it. You do not like it. You're not fighting or anything, but you have the Moon card. You can't see where this is going. You don't really understand your partner right now. But the Temperance angel said that's okay. You don't have to. You just have to be patient and allow yourself to live with not knowing at this point. When we add up those numbers, we get 18 plus 14. That's 32. And that's Hierophant values again. So you guys are having issues about values and boundaries, personal or traditional, I don't care. You're just not on the same page when it comes to value. And then you have the Knight of Swords. You want to hop on your horse and follow your ideas, and you still are hopeful about the relationship. You got the Star card. When we add up those numbers, we get 17 plus 1. That's 18. That's Moon energy. You still don't have a clue where this is going. And it is bugging the crap out of you because it's really, really hard to face the Moon card and not have a clue where things are going. It's so much more comfortable when you know where the path is. But to just wait and see and not know, it takes a lot of strength. That's why the Moon card shows up very late in the Fool's journey. It's because you have to go through a million lessons before you can actually live with not knowing. So you're being challenged right now, not knowing anything. All right. Moon energy. All right, let's find out how you feel about each other. I think you're just feeling really threatened by the fact that your partner wants more freedom to do their own thing, because you associate freedom with who knows what. Maybe they'll leave you, maybe they'll find somebody else, maybe they won't come back, maybe, and you have no answers. So you just got to be patient and step back for a bit. Let's find out how you feel about each other. How does partner feel about Virgo? How does Virgo feel about partner? Okay. Your partner has the Hierophant, of course. I don't think I've done a single reading today that doesn't have the Hierophant values or energies happening in the reading. So that is definitely coming up for everybody. What are your values? How important are they to you? Are they personal values? Are they traditional values? Are they values that you have to have your partner on board with? And if they don't come on board, you'll split up. Who knows? You also have the 6 of Swords. So it sounds to me like your partner has the kind of values that if you don't accept them, they will move on. and start something new. Ace of Pentacles. Let's add up these numbers and see what we get. We get 5 plus 6, that's 11, plus 1, that's 12. That's Hangman energy. Ha ha ha, they can't move forward. They're hanging from a tree in surrender, and they have turned it over to a higher power, and they have to wait until things unfold before they can see where they're going. So don't be too worried right now. They're not going to leave you at this point, here and now, or this week at least. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Because you can't see where you're going, you're just going to sit on your horse and evaluate the situation until you can come up with some kind of a rational decision. In the meantime, you're just going to be nurturing your own needs, Queen of Pentacles. Even though you face the possibility of ending up outside and being dumped, basically. But I think you're being wise right now. You're not making any rash moves. You're just sitting on your horse and evaluating the situation. Osho used to say, if you don't know what to do, don't do it. So if you have moon energy, don't make decisions. Just sit on your horse and evaluate the situation. So you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. Let's find out how this is affecting the relationship. Oh boy. Your partner has these two cards, Two of Swords and the World card. They have to make a choice about how they want to relate with the world, including you. So the relationship is definitely on the line right now. So you got 21, which could also be the end of a cycle, plus 2. And that is 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. Hierophant energy. It is like dominating people's relationships right now. It's just mind-blowing. So it's almost like you have to decide, how important is values? Is it more important than the relationship? Is it more important than love? How much are you going to sacrifice for these values? Maybe everything, maybe nothing. And that's what each one of us has to decide right now. So it's an interesting time to be alive. You got the Lover's card. And you've got the Tower. So when you put those two together, you get the relationship is going into chaos. It's crumbling. It's falling apart. Going through a big transition. And how do you both feel about this? You both feel like this. 5 of Cups. You feel like it's the end of the relationship. You don't want it to be, but you do feel that that's where it's going, even though there's still attraction. King of Wands. When you add up those two numbers, you get 5 plus 1, that's 6. So there's still love energy between the two of you. If you can just get over yourself a bit when it comes to values and freedom and walking your path and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's find out what kind of advice we can give to Virgo. Sometimes you just got to see things from the bigger picture. And when you're talking love, you're talking alignment with source. Okay. So which is more important, alignment with source or your mental values that have either been taught to you by others or that is coming from source? There's something to look at. Let's get some advice. Advice for Virgo. Okay, you could talk to your partner. You got the King of Swords. King of Swords is very rational, very logical. He's very good with words. But it is possible that your partner is not interested in words right now. They're interested in connection, or they're interested in feeling. How does it feel? And the King of Swords is not going to understand how something feels because he's cut himself off from his feelings. You also have the Hermit card. You may have to walk your own path for a while. You might have to commit to a path, which you haven't done yet. 3 of Wands has to do with needing to evaluate whether you want to commit to the path or not, or to the relationship or not. And you also have the King of Pentacles, which has to do with feeling safe financially. So what I see when I look at these cards is that you have to make some decisions, and you may have to make them alone. You may have to walk away and just feel it out. What kind of decisions are you going to make? How much commitment can you offer this person? And do you even want to? So that was the reading for Virgo. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And don't forget to check out my new tarot course on Udemy. The link is in the description below. And thank you for listening. Bye.